votes before, and now I see left-leaning posts hitting 20K. I watched this happen to so many good subs, and we all know what they turned into. I sincerely hope this is just a bunch of EU crybabies. Well, let's go ahead and let's take a look at that. Let's evaluate the validity of that claim. So let's look at the top posts of the last year. So 9 months ago, this is from today. This is not one from 8 months ago, 25,000. This is 24,000. This is 15,000. So we've had a number of other posts go viral as well. And this isn't even the top one of the year. So, well, I'm sure that there is probably a degree of brigading that's happening. It's not like it's all bots. There's people there too. No, Vans, yeah, Reddit's so fucking paranoid. Yeah, I think so. And Steam's most played single-player action games are from Asia. China, Japan are dominating the market the USA once had. Why are games from the USA losing their popularity? Because they're written by a bunch of fucking loser millennials that are boring, uninspired, and just unpleasant to be around. That's the reason why. Is that it's a bunch of fucking weirdos writing video games and putting themselves into video games and putting their struggles into video games. Except their struggles are fucking loser struggles that nobody likes and relates to. And so you have these video games that are being made that are fucking weird. That's the reason why. Palworld is New Zealand? No, Palworld is actually, a lot of people might not know this, Palworld is actually Japan as well. That's why Pocket Pair, which is the studio that's making Palworld, is actually going through a lawsuit with Nintendo in Japan over Japanese copyright law. And now there was like a whole thing about that maybe 6 months ago, right? So yeah, and Talentless, right? Yeah, that's another reason. So the US is basically, it's basically done, right? Like it's done for making video games. We're totally cooked making video games. That's what I think. I think we're completely cooked. Talentless freaks? Yeah. Basically. Cyberpunk is Polish? That would be correct, because Witcher is also the same studio. Yeah, it was the Polish studio that made that. Yes, CD Projekt Red. That's true. Usually I can tell if something isn't Polish, because if it looks like somebody had a stroke while they were typing the what do you call it, the words, and like there's a lot of Z's and Y's in it, that's probably Polish. There's more people in Asia. That's not really as simple as it can be. I think the truth is also that, and I think it's especially American, because you have Baldur's Gate 3, but I think American media is just completely cooked. Totally fucking cooked. Eastern creators, we make money so they make West creators, we make money so they make a game that appeals to modern audience. I wonder why the audience that has been spending money for decades is still spending money, and the other audience that never spends money on gaming isn't spending money on gaming. That's your kerfuffle. Yep, exactly. They went woke with DEI values. I don't like using a lot of these buzzwords, but I completely agree with that. I do. I think that's actually what happened. I think that a lot of these Western studios sipped way too much of the Kool-Aid. They took way too much of these ideological positions. They probably hired people that are not qualified and shouldn't be in the positions that they're in for different DEI initiatives. And the result of that is now you have bad games. That's it. That's what's happened, I think. That's been happening the last 5 years, yeah. It was too much. Yeah, they turned Bud Light gay. Isn't how that was 2 European. Is it a good game? Who? Actually, I can just. This is. I should just do this more and just use the AI. This is way better. Swedish game. Who developed Space Marine 2? Saber Interactive. Where is that studio? It operates multiple. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do we have? All right. We've got to have another. There's got to be a good game, right? Okay. Where was? Let me go down the list. Okay. Okay, that's Japan. I know that. That's China. God of War. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. We made God of War. Okay. All right. That's not so bad, right? Stalker 2? Stalker 2's Ukraine. They even delayed the game because of the war. Some of the people that were working on the game actually got conscripted and were fighting in the Ukrainian army. There was like a whole thing about it. Valheim? Valheim was European. I'm like 99% sure Valheim was European. Because they had like 5 people that made the game. And it's about Vikings and shit, so it's probably Europeans. Atomic Heart is Russian? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, everybody knows that. That's a simple one. Balatro? Nobody knows a lot about the guy, and he tries to keep things private. Damn, I don't know why he can't figure this shit out with his card. Damn, what a... Damn! Regenerate. Come on, what the fuck? There we go, Swedish. So basically, every single good game is made somewhere besides America. America does not make good video games. South Korea, Taiwan on their way to develop nukes after the recent events. Probably true, yeah. And one of the coolest kills you'll ever see. You can't do shit like this in Avowed. What the hell? That's fucking cool.